What's up, guys? We're Genesis Gaming. Yeah, this is a face reveal. It's been asked for many years. I think coming up on 6 now, even though the channel's been out for 5. That's how good we are. We've had people knew what this channel was going to be, knew what great stuff was going to come of it, and yeah, we've had a lot of comments saying, "Where's the face reveal? Where's the face reveal?" We've been saying, be patient. You know it's coming. Believe us. And as you can probably tell by the glove I'm wearing, glove Mike is wearing, we're going to be playing golf as a face reveal. Big episode, big day. Hope you guys are enjoyed. Stay tuned because there's going to be some crazy golf coming up. You can rest assured in that.
Yeah, and also keep up with the Twitch streams. You know, we're trying our best to stream every day. We can't, but we're trying our hardest. Just keep watching the streams and keep liking the Instagram and YouTube shorts that we've been putting out. And you know, we do that all for you. So yeah, let's get to golfing.
Yeah, let's go. Micah, unfortunately, the footage was lost, but he punched out and he's lying here for his 3rd shot. And a beautiful shot right there. Leaves him with maybe 10 feet for par.
So Asher is on his 2nd shot, eyeing up the hole. I think that was a bit far. So that's where mine landed. Pretty close, not bad.
Got that last shot a bit thin. Left with a tricky lie here, but we're still gonna get up and down for a quick little par. Move on to the next hole.
Ooh.
Yeah, and those are the kind of shots that I've been learning from Micah. He's really been teaching me on the range and on the practice greens on how to hit those shots on the uphill lies. Unfortunately, we've not really got to the downhill lies yet. That's why we saw the thin all the way over the green, but that'll be the next lesson for sure, and I just hope I can play as well as he can. Micah here for his par putt. And unfortunately misses on the wrong side of the hole. He's that beautiful little Titleist 3 right there. Now his bogey putt. It was never a doubt.
Never. And Asher lining up the ball. Beauty.
Nearly missed, but yeah, great par. Move on to the next hole. Let's keep a train going. Maybe knocking some birdies along the way and hopefully shoot well. Micah lining up for his tee shot on the 2nd hole. He's currently 1 over due to an unfortunate bounce on the green.
And Asher, after a great first hole, lines up for the drive.
Micah unfortunately got a horrible bounce. Thought this drive was going right down the middle, but hey, yeah, trees just that one branch caught it. But anyways, shake it off. 2nd shot. And an absolute beauty. What a shot. That's perfect layup after a tough tee shot. Puts him in a great position for the next. After a beautiful punch-out shot, Mike is left with a perfect little knockdown wedge. Went for the bumper run there. I think it might be a little long. Should work out though. Maybe stay on the green on the back side, hopefully. Just rolled into the fringe. That's okay. Should be an easy up and down from there.
Boy, if you don't get
After a great drive, Asher finds himself near the hole.
Sit a little bit. Oh, go. Yeah, that'll do. Not a horrible chance for a quick little birdie, get to 1 under, but could have put a bit more on it. You know, what are you gonna do about it? After an unfortunate bump and run, didn't go as planned. The greens were quite fast today. You know, yesterday we were playing when I think you shot what, 3 or 4 under through 4. The greens were a lot slower, and that bump and run would have put you right next to the hole, but. So after an unfortunate third shot by Micah, this one is it went a little long, as you guys might have seen on the last shot, but hopefully we can put one close. Unfortunate result there. Of course, in the practice round, that was in the hole.
Practice round, you know, I thought I had it dialed in. This round, is this the practice round or is this real? This is real.
This is real.
You know, everything feels like a practice round to me, but unfortunate. I think the fringe is maybe a little too.
Looks like it needs a bit manicured.
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it needs a manicure.
Yeah. So not my fault. Partially my fault. I could do better, but you know, we're lucky this isn't the Masters. You know, we're not doing that's the Masters. We're doing this here, so get it out of the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're looking to maybe get one close. We can tap in for another bogey. Shot's looking quite good, just a little short of the hole, but should leave him with an easy tap in.
Asher, after an amazing second shot, lines up his putt.
Gotta get her there. That's from
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
me. Had a good line. You know, read it really well. Unfortunately, it took a couple odd bounces, and we will have some words with the greenkeeper about that. I don't want to blame but myself. I didn't. Never up, never in, as they say. You know. Next shot. I mean, we'll just tap this in for par real quick. But,
Yeah.
you know, expecting more out of that putt. It's a great read. And now we got Micah's bogey putt. Whew, looked in all the way.
Yeah, we'll tap that in.
Yeah.
You know, not my best shot, but not my worst. One of my worst, though.
Well, yeah, this is one of the worst holes I think you've actually played, you know.
I agree.
As someone who's been playing with Micah for years, I think the worst hole, even our first round of golf, I think the worst hole that you played was a bogey, you know, and that was after
After the hole in one.
yeah, of course.
Yeah.
And I think that was after I think a bird picked your ball up and put it in the water.
I know, that was cruel.
Yeah, and unfortunate events there, but we have to play to the rules. You know, the rules are the ball's gone.
Yeah.
So you have to play as it lies, took a drop, and then you actually hold out, I think, which is a crazy bogey.
Yeah, it was a pigeon, and pigeons, you know, following all the conspiracy theories. I have my own, which, you know, millions of other people's also thinking, but Joe Kerr actually hired some pigeons.
Yeah, no.
Somehow he found out where we were golfing, and he managed to mess up my hole.
Yeah, and that's not anything or diss against Joe Kerr. It's just, if you guys have been fans for the channel, you'll remember the script that he gave us in our last episode with the vlogs or whatever, the Fortnite video.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, we just want to actually say that in person as well. We want to apologize for that. We any language that was stated that felt offensive in any way, we want to apologize for. You know, it wasn't us. It was Joe Kerr's script. And he kind of said, "I'm editing this. You say what I want." And we're like, "Nah, that's messed up. We can't be playing like that. Come on." And he's like, "No, you're doing it." Unfortunate, but it's the way it goes sometimes. But we apologize for that, and we want to be better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Just leaked right on me.
Mm-hmm.
It's an unfortunate swing. Swing felt good. Obviously, right's not the miss. Left's obviously out of bounds, but
Yeah.
right's the miss. But not too far right. If you go too far right, you're stuck under the trees and you got to punch out. Looks like I might be having a punch out unless I get a lucky kick, but all things considered, it's not the worst way this hole could have gone.
Mm-hmm.
Started off. Let's just hope that we can bounce back and maybe get another birdie.
Yeah.
Might have stayed in. I'm not too sure. We'll see.
Another one just in case.
Yeah, you hit a provisional. But
Pro V1.
Pro V1, yeah, should be in play based on our experience in the course. But if not, we'll hit a provisional.
I don't like Pro V1s that much. Anymore.
That one looked down the money. That might be right down the middle, up near the green. Obviously, there's a lake right before the hole, but
I think it might be the club.
might be broken. I think we need to seriously reconsider our sponsorship with TaylorMade. Maybe look over at Callaway.
Yeah, I agree.
Luckily, Micah's ball bounced through the trees, and we're in the rough here just for a second shot. Think that might be on the green. It's looking money.
Yeah. Second shot.
Yeah, tee shot mostly got to kick off this tree or something. There's a little gap. Those branches up above shouldn't really be in my swing. I'm gonna hit it, knock down 52, got about 100 yards. Just hope that I can put one close for birdie.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I found the green. Kind of maybe a groove or two low on the face, but never gonna complain about a birdie putt. Just hope that we can knock one in there.
Mm-hmm.
1 under on the round so far.
Yeah. Asher, after a great shot, is gonna putt.
It's very downhill, snapping right to left. Just look to play one to the edge of the ridge there and let it roll down into the hole, hopefully. Looks pretty heavy. Maybe hit the hole. It's all right. Misread a little bit. I didn't trust my line fully. I think if I trusted my line, could have maybe sunk one, but that's all right. Head up.
Yeah.
Still a good putt. Got an easy, good read on it, so we can knock one in for par.
Yeah. So it appears that it bounced off a tree, and I got quite lucky actually. I was aiming more over there, but I'll do it this. So.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was using the what do you call that? The green reader. I have a manual one, obviously, and it was wrong. So unfortunately, that happens sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe I'll have to purchase another one, but yeah, let's go to the next putt.
Micah now for his par shot. Oh, unfortunate there. Just miss. I think the cup was made poorly. I think on a good day, that's in the hole.
You know, if I just squish this down a little bit, it would have gone in. But you know, it's fine. It helps me with the mental.
You need to leave!
That was a gimme.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I was too focused talking to you guys. I care more about you guys than the game, which is crazy because I love the game, but I love you guys. And Asher, lining up his putt.
Yeah, saw from the last one that it snapped quite a bit, so I'm just gonna aim maybe a cup, 2 cups out left. Hopefully we can maybe teardrop one right in there and walk away with another par.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, it's a bogey. It's understandable after that tee shot, but you know, we shake it off, move on. Can only blame the greenskeeper there for making the green poorly, but we don't blame. You know, I take ownership of that hole, and hopefully we can move on and, you know, get some birdies back so we can just play some better golf.
Yep.